The Nigerian climate has been irregular over the years, alternating between periods of extreme dry or rainy season. Climate change in Nigeria has led to seasons of drought and excess flooding, which threatens the country's economic growth and caused loss of lives and properties. These issues have over time become worrisome.
We're not just looking at flooding now. Let's look at high winds, storm. At the onset of every rainfall, this usually happens. You will see a lot of homes being blown up by winds, very strong winds. And why? It's climate related, but we are also part of the problem. What did we do? If an estate is springing up now, all the trees that are supposed to act as windbreaks are usually cut down and none is replanted. So when the wind comes, there's nothing to slow down the speed of the wind. So it carries off the roof of houses.
In the FCT, the menace is not different. Most areas in the city have continuously been affected by flooding, displacing properties and leaving some houses submerged.
Around Durumi Road, Gadua Estate, water has been taking houses there a lot, taking so many lives, people's lives, children, people moving around. Water has been destroyed them.
Most of the houses that they built around there, the water used to pack the houses. When it come with the force, both the road myself, sometimes motor have to wait for some times after the water stop. Maybe it pass more when the road open before motors started to pass.
Nigeria has to mitigate the negative impact of climate change at the individual and national level. Environmentalists have advised that the mitigation should involve enforcing the Nigerian climate change policy.
What we have done in Abuja and in most parts of the country is that people knowingly, I would say in the case of Abuja, will just encroach into natural waterways and natural water paths, build on it. And the fact is that water must find its course. And so, when it comes, there's flooding. We have natural areas, we have green areas, we have natural waterways, right? Now, all that is needed is to clearly mark out these areas and ensure that development don't take place and enforce it. It's not just going back to sit and then when there's crisis, then you come. But it's to enforce and continuous monitoring to ensure that people don't encroach into those natural pathways.
The onus is on the federal government to collaborate with relevant stakeholders to ensure that policies are revised and implemented based on current environmental challenges. There should also be public awareness to educate citizens on the negative impact of climate change and how to avert emerging problems.